everyone, it's Gail back in the craft room again this morning. I decided before sewing in the signatures of our vintage book, I decided that I wanted something in the middle. The middles are rather plain. So if you watched my little video on doing signature centers for my nature journal, I used Edith Holden pages. And so I was thinking about this, thinking about the vintage ladies that we're doing in this book. And I was thinking about the middle of the signatures. I do have, let me move these a little bit. I do have these that I had made up just ahead of time. They're music paper just with a little lace, and then they'll go in the signature like this, and then, you know, they're doubled over so they're a pocket. So I have the pink and the turquoise and kind of the tan, but they just weren't speaking to me. So I just I slept on it last night, and this morning I thought, aha, I know what I want to do. So here we are this morning. We're going to do it. So I don't know if you saw my haul video where I got this giant Sears and Roebuck catalog 1908. You know, it's got all the fun old pictures. It's newer than that. I think they were made like in the 70s or something. I don't know if it's going to say. Oh, 1969. So I thought about this, and I thought, I wonder if there's something in there. Well, there is, and I'm so excited about it. So I pulled out these 2 pages. So those are going to be the centers of our signatures. Now, I was thinking about a couple of different laces for in the middle. So I'm not sure what we're going to use here. I love this lace I got from Hobby Lobby with the little bows in it. This is pink. There's also a gray I was thinking of maybe. But then I also have this vintage kind of floral, and I thought that was kind of pretty, and that would add a little more color. So I don't know. So this one I think is fairly neutral, this inside. Yes. So like if I use this, it wouldn't be, it would go with, I don't know. I'm undecided on my lace, guys. Let's see. This one's kind of got, it's not pink. It's kind of more of a rosy color. But I don't know that I have any lace that is that color. I wonder about this. Let's look at this with it. You know, if I distress that up a little bit, that might be kind of nice. Okay, well, let's just get started and see where it takes us. So, okay, so we're gonna make signature centers. First of all, the one thing I wanted to check is if I needed to cut this down, which I do not, so that's good. So, okay, that's great. So what we're gonna do is just go ahead and fold these in half. Oh, I think these are so perfect for the vintage lady theme. That worked out great. So I'm gonna say, I think the size of the lace is gonna make a difference too, because on these, I don't want to cover up the ladies' faces, right? So, like if I used that and kind of went in the middle, I'd be covering them up. I could go down like that though, couldn't I? I'm sorry, am I even in frame? Yeah, I could go down like that on that one. I do love this ribbon, and it's vintage, so that's a plus for it. That is pretty with the flowers and everything too. Okay, we're gonna go for that one on this one, and then I don't know, we might have to do a little bit of searching for the other one. I don't know. I think this needs to come off just a little bit. Okay. Okay, so we'll use that one on that one, and then this one, if we were to use this, this is going to be a hard one because her face is just, it's just right there. I feel like I need a thinner, something thinner. So, and we want to kind of match-ish this page here. So let me pull out some options here. Boy, that is an odd color to kind of go with. I guess I could kind of go with the mint greenish too. And if I went with a, oh, you know, let me grab something. It's on the other side of my room, but I'll only be a quick minute. I think this might go really well. And it might go really well, and it's kind of see-through, so I'm thinking about this lace. So if it's see-through, you'll be able to see their little faces. So what if we did this? Yep, that's it. You know, thanks for letting me talk that through. Oh, it's good to have somebody to say these things out loud to. So, okay, so great. That's perfect. That'll be good. And it's a little different as far as color goes. So I like that. Okay, we're just gonna move those aside and get the sewing machine back over here in camera. Are we good? Oh, push it up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I am going to leave this as a straight stitch right now, because what we're going to do is just adhere on the ribbon first. Sorry, I was thinking for a minute. So I guess normally I would sew it like this, but I was kind of thinking about leaving it so it could be a belly band, but I don't think so. I think I'm just going to sew it on. But just needed a moment to noodle on that for a second. Okay, so we're just going to attach these, and I'm just going to kind of go right down the side, so it's kind of just, again, I don't want the thread to be the center of attention here. Okay. And snip that right down because we don't need to tie it. Okay. And then go down the other side. The table that I have my sewing machine on in my craft room is not ideal. It kind of, well, it's a vintage table that I had in my shop when I had a vintage furniture shop for a time, and I had this little table in there, and it's It's a little wobbly, so when I sew it jiggles, and so it's not optimum really. Okay, then all we're gonna do is we're gonna change to zigzag, and I'm first gonna do right down this side, and I think I'm gonna go back and forth, not only to tie off the thread but to kind of reinforce that edge a little bit. All right, did that. Okay, so that part's done. And then we'll do the other side right here, and we'll just go along it and zigzag it. You guys, while I'm sewing, I want to say thank you so much for all of your wonderful comments on this video series of doing this book. You all are too kind and funny and just lovely. So thank you for the comments. Thank you for watching and letting me know that this was worth your time. I really appreciate that. So okay, we're gonna sew this lace onto this one. So my thought is to maybe go kind of under the chins of the smaller graphics here, like that. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Yeah, so I've had input on doing another snippet video, which I would love to do. I actually worked on some last night while I was watching TV. I thought I'm gonna try that. I didn't love it. I felt like, I don't know, my creative flow was somehow inhibited with the TV. So I thought, you know, oh, it's just gluing down pieces. I could probably do this watching TV, but it just wasn't as enjoyable to me. So I think I won't do that again. But next time, I mean, I have all the stuff out, so I may go ahead and do that video here. And some of the next videos in this series are really going to be making embellishments, making tags and stuff. So I'll probably do them as tutorials. I have 2 in mind that I want to include in this journal. So I thought, well, I'll just do tutorials, and it'll just be kind of a lesson on making those tags. Yeah, and then next week I'm hoping to do a little coffee dye video because there's been interest in that as well. So back to zigzag, going down the sides. Yeah, so that's kind of what I have in my mind to continue on. I'll go ahead and do those tutorials on the tags, and then I was thinking about it, and I'm like, oh gosh, I betcha I'll have several videos just on embellishing this book, because I don't know, that's where I seem to spend the most time, although we are making things ahead, so, you know, with doing the tag tutorial, so I don't know. But, you know, as I start to put the decorations in the book, you know, I'll start with one thing and then I'll have an idea about something else, and so I don't know. I don't know how those are going to work out. They might be a little disjointed because I'll be like, oh, but I want to do this. So next video, I'll show you how to do that. You know, I don't know. But this has been fun for me, and I'm glad that you guys have enjoyed watching it too. Okay, so there are our signature centers. And so let's see. So this one is this cute little one. And I am just going to fold that so I can show you what it's going to look like. So we'll just fold it down. Then it'll be sewn in the middle of the signature. And then there's a pocket on either side that we can put a little journaling card or something. And it's Vintage Ladies. Yay! I'm so glad I had that idea of using that catalog. That turned out to be perfect. Let's look at how this one's going to look. Just give it a little fold. And it'll go just right in there. So there you go. There's the signature centers. And next step is we're going to sew in the signatures. So we'll do that in the next video. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.